Nation, and finally, I am getting to do the Capricorn reading. However, I've had so much trouble doing it, and for you guys, I've started to burn about what, 5 different Nag Champa dupe cones, as you can see here. I got it going on with some Palo Santo. You know what I mean? As you can see. So this makes me wonder what's going on with Capricorn and Capricorn energies, just in general. This nothing's been stable today, honestly. The only thing that has been stable or work-related matters, and so whatever is going on here makes me believe that it has to do with the current situation that you're in. So check this out. At the bottom of the animal spirits is the scorpion. Right at the bottom of this one is the Nine of Wands. Now, what do you see when you put these two up? Crazy, huh? I thought so too. And I was like, okay, let's see what's going on, right? Then I shuffled this deck and drew the Singer of Connection in the reverse. So, a connection that's severed, and at the same time, this kind of describes either a Scorpio that you might be dealing with, somebody with prominent Scorpio, such as like a Scorpio Ascendant, maybe a Scorpio 6th house, maybe Scorpio 10th house. But for you Cappies, this right here, this dynamic, this is not a good dynamic, all right? This is not a good dynamic. And then, of course, what's worse is that you have your card in the reverse right underneath that. That means that, to me, Capricorn is rather on the defensive. Now, here's the thing. The golden mirror and abundance. Here's your golden mirror individual. And then here's your abundance individual, right? So, this talks about a toxic, narcissistic paradigm going on. It needs to be brought into check. Now, one of the main things that's affecting it is outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Replaying events over in your head. That's the one that sticks out the most right there. And of course, you go from the bottom of that, and it is heartbreak. This is what you're dealing with, Capricorn. You're dealing with some type of heartbreak, some type of disappointment. This disappointment may have been very, very, very crazy, upheaval, very sudden, a shocking news, a surprise, but it did give you an epiphany, and it made you ready for transformation. And that is exactly what I believe is the case for you right now, Cappy. Now, there is a little something that I'm noticing here, and it's just that I cannot get myself a comfortable position. No matter how much I try, I just can't. So I think what I'll do is I'll just lay down like this. Perhaps this will be a little bit more of a comfortable position. Not sure what you guys might think, but whatever. Over here, in the playing card deck, you have the Ace of Diamonds. Now, the Ace of Diamonds is a card that's associated with the Pentacles. Along with that, on the Affirmations deck, in order to get your Pentacles, you have to allow for your drive and your ambition to allow you to achieve your goals. And notice how this is the Three of Pentacles? Usually when you look at the Three of Pentacles in the regular deck, it talks about collaboration, teamwork, or management of some kind. And so what I'm thinking here is that there's a special dynamic going on, Capricorn, where you feel like you have to protect yourself from somebody. Maybe it's your significant other, maybe this has something to do with work, but because the Singer of Connection is right here in the reverse, and that number 6 right there, that leads me to believe that this is something that you're having to do on an everyday level. Now, also on an everyday level, many of you Capricorns are out there are thinking about these events over and over and over and over. It's not so much reminiscing on the past as much as understanding the red flags so that you allow for yourself to learn from your mistakes. And for those of you who resonate with that message, go ahead and hit that like button, because that's going to help not just me with the YouTube algorithm, but it's going to help this message get out to more Capricorns out there, because this message is specifically for Cappies. All right, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle. I'll get up for this. I'm going to go ahead and lay out all the cards, and then from there, then I'll go ahead and begin with the reading itself. Go ahead and move everything out of the way. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us Capricorns? Ooh. You know, there was 5 dupe cones that I had to burn, and about half of my black sage. And then, of course, considering the fact that it has the Palo Santo, it's already burnt down some. And so this kind of leads me to believe that there is a necessity for you to protect yourself, Capricorn, but it might not be the protection that you think you need. So some of you might be needing that physical protection, but there's a lot of you that are needing that spiritual protection, because this right here gives me that, like, there's people against you vibes. So golden egg in the reverse. Okay, that is a divine card too. So all right, let's get one for the person that Capricorn's dealing with. Ah, the fish in the reverse. So you feel like whatever this golden opportunity was may have been a failure. And of course, that's led to your renewal. Now, it does lead me to believe too that this Phoenix card is right there just simply because of the fact that when you think about this dynamic of, you know, narcissist, empath, well, one's gonna transform and the other one's just gonna keep going. So, let's see. I'm gonna draw 2 of these. As you can see, my readings right now are a little freestyle. I would set myself up with something, but then again, you know, this is the age of Aquarius, so do what you do and see how it sticks. That is Pluto in Aquarius. Right now, while Pluto is retrograde, there is some organization that you're going to have, Capricorn, but based on the situation that I've been seeing where you're dealing with this narcissist, having to protect yourself from them, and then at the same time, you know, shifting your gaze towards focusing on your pentacles, focusing on your money, focusing on your own stability, and things of that nature. I see it. Unity, see? Unity in the reverse for you. And let me get one more card for Capricorn. Golden Retriever, nice. Okay, this is a very interesting card. And 41, I've been seeing that number. So think about whatever it is that you dream about when you see that number 41, all right? All right, let me get some cards for the person that Capricorn is dealing with. Fairies of the future. You see, this person has already started looking in the other direction. If they do look in your direction, they're looking with contempt. Take a look at the face. She's looking back at this gnome over here who's pointing that way. I almost feel like within this dynamic that's been going on between you and whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, there was a form of almost like you were trying to guide them. Almost like you were trying to give them advice. Almost like you would show them, hey, you know what? This is how you grow spiritually. And it always gives me the vibe that whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they are trying to grow, they're trying to become conscious and things like that, but they're fighting their narcissistic tendencies. And their narcissistic tendencies are going to keep them from seeing the truth. Now, you see this? Both these cards they're facing in the same direction. And I mean, if you take a look at this fish too, they're all facing in the same direction, away from you, Capricorn. So now it comes to that decision time, or actually you've already made the decision to move on, which is not a bad idea, honestly. This is the reason why you've been moving on. There was a lot of stuff that you had to deal with, a lot of emotional baggage that you had to try to heal in this person, or at least deal with as this person was healing. And the idea generally is that when you're trying to do all those things, you cannot focus in on your own pentacles. You cannot focus in on success, right? And especially if you're a guy, it makes it very, very difficult for you to make money unless you find some way to make passive income. But if you're dealing with the narcissist where they are the only important things in their lives and everything else has its own level of importance based on the amount of supply that it gets, you're going to have a lot of trouble. Now, I feel that this person, in some way, shape, or form... Oh, there goes my card. Well, see, that's it. You're ascending, Capricorn. Transcending your obstacles, you're learning, you're expanding. There's a new phase, and you're supposed to prepare for union. Now, I do find it rather... it was not coincidental, but I do find it rather surprising that, as you see right there, that last word, union, there's unity. So I know you feel like there might not be any golden egg opportunity in the future, but what Spirit is saying is hold on to that dream, okay? Hold on to that dream and hold it tight, because you are actually on the way to getting it. The general notion when I see this ascending card, and then especially the Phoenix, and then of course the Nine of Wands, and the Pentacles over here on this side, what that's giving me is the vibes that you've been doing the inner work, you've been growing, you've been transforming, and you're ready for abundance now. And of course, in order to reach that abundance, you have to ascend first, okay? Heart with the key. Okay, see that? See that? It says, welcoming love. What was that? Meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. So, what this is giving me, Capricorn, and this is giving me some good vibes right here. Why? Because think about it for a second. I'm a Capricorn, so this reading specifically is for me too. But okay, so you're ascending. You haven't felt like you've had this unity with anything, maybe even just source, but that's it. Or maybe the unity with this golden egg opportunity. Ha! I didn't mean to rhyme, but whatever. Heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one. So it could be that you are running into your divine counterpart. Or you will be, if you haven't already. Okay, give me cards for this person that Capricorn is dealing with. See? This person has already moved on. There is no necessity for you to bother with this person any longer, not unless there's certain obligations like figuring out what's going to go on with kids, figuring out what's going to go on with who's going to live where, who's going to have what, right? I feel like these are the negotiations that you guys are going to be having. And look at that. There's all sorts of flies that keep bugging. You know, it makes me feel like this person is just flying around you, kind of bugging you. Because I feel for the most part that most Capricorns out there have not yet been able to have the ability to escape from this situation. The butterfly at the bottom, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Yeah, see? So for Capricorn, you're growing, you're evolving, you're transforming. Hold on to that dream, because with the ascending and the heart, and heart with the key, both of those are showing you that you're going to be in abundance. Not just with love, but with money too, because you got the diamonds over here, the 3 of diamonds, and then you got the ace of diamonds over here at the bottom. So, I want to see what these cards are. Okay. Woo. The mask. So, whoever this person is not showing their true feelings. They hide their true feelings, obviously. I feel like they personify somebody who is spiritual, but really, they're not. They're just playing it. They're faking it till they make it. Until they get into another relationship in which they can abuse that next person. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. See, I said something about this to my ex-fiance last night about me being a one night stand. And she was like, no, you're not gonna be a one night stand. Look at the card that came out. This card right here specifically mentions one night stand. So, Capricorn, if this person is telling you that you are not a one night stand, be aware that it is a tactic of seduction. A tactic of seduction is a narcissistic tactic. And if they still are using narcissistic tactics, then they are not ready. But you know what though? Regardless, I feel like this person is looking for paradise elsewhere. They're looking to date, they're looking to try to create something new, they're looking towards the future, and they're trying to use a fake form of spirituality. So, I'm gonna put these cards back because we already know that you're about this energy and that you're healing from it. Let's draw one more card and let's see what this other person has in terms of the love oracle cards. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and draw some Rider Tarot Waite, and then the playing cards, and then the affirmations, and then we'll go ahead and draw a color, roll the die, and then from there, you know, whatever it is that we need to do. Let's see. I am missing something here. I am missing something. But you know what though? I'll look for those right now. All right, let's get these cards out. What do we have for the beautiful energies of Cap? Oh wait, no. We're drawing a card for the person that Capricorn's dealing with. Yeah, see? Whoever this person is, they're already focusing on attracting abundance with somebody else. So whoever this is that you're dealing with, they're using a fake form of spirituality to try to focus on the future and to try to create something new with someone new by getting out there, planning, and setting a date. See that? That right there is the energy of a player. Especially when you have these three cards right here. See that? Pisces in the reverse, or the fish in the reverse, the fairies of the future, and Nellies of the alchemist. This person is not interested in you. They might have feelings for you, but I don't think they're interested in you. They're looking to date someone else, is what it is. Meeting someone new. So, at the bottom of this deck too, comes the mirror. So mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection. None of these really hit except for introspection. Because I feel like that's what you've been doing, Capricorn. You've been going through a period of introspection, trying to understand what this whole dynamic was all about. And that's usually what happens when you deal with the narcissist, okay? So don't hold it upon yourself to be in the space of trying to understand this. Because if you pay attention to the ice, there was three things that that came out. I rolled the dice earlier. The numbers were 7, 8, and 12. 12 obviously conjoins with Jupiter, which these were the three energies that were showing themselves. Pluto, Jupiter, and the Sun, okay? Then you also had Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So the energies of Scorpio were very, very strong, just simply because when at the bottom of the deck there was a Scorpion, at the top of the deck is the Phoenix. I mean, at the bottom of the deck now is the Phoenix, right? Right below that is a black egg. This is about communication. There's going to be something that you need to communicate, and this overall is going to transform you, okay? It's going to transform your whole life. You got 2 divine cards coming right after each other, plus an air card. That means that in your mind, you've realized that this is no longer a situation that can be salvaged, okay? Now, I want to go ahead and draw some Rider Tarot weight because this is very interesting. And I'm just going to toss these out there and see where they land. Okay. So we're seeing 12, 8, and 4. This card came over to the other side and it was in the reverse. And that makes me think you guys are not ready to date, but this person is. So, Pisces, right next to the fish, Libra, Aquarius. So some of you guys might be dealing with either a Pisces, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Some of you guys might be dealing with somebody that has Neptune placements of some kind somewhere. Maybe in the 9th house, maybe in the 6th house, perhaps in the 5th or the 1st. Mercury in any of one of those, or the sun. See, there's a lot of things that you can come to a conclusion about when you take a look at these closer details. Yeah, you see this doom and his gloom right there with gotcha? This ain't no surprise, Capricorn. This ain't no surprise that everything happened the way that it happened. Actually, what I should be telling you is that Source is the one that has everything happening. Look at this. You see this? This is what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to move forward, ascend, pay attention to your dreams and your aspirations, and follow them. That is how you reach a sense of unity within yourself, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and draw some more. I'm actually gonna draw 4 just to kind of get an idea of why these other, oh, yeah, see? So, failed opportunity. Failed opportunity. Now, I also feel that this person might try to come back, might try to present something as an offering. This person, depending on how sneaky they are, will try to use whatever they can. They might use love bombing. They might just catch you off guard, depending on how their personality is. They might just come up to you and kiss you or something like that. Try to draw upon your old feelings. Don't fall for it, Capricorn. They might say, hey, you wanna have sex? Say no, Capricorn. Oh boy, look at that. Yep. So you've got many options, Capricorn, in terms of love. You got the 2 cups right here, the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So I feel that regardless of whether you're wanting to date or not, you have a lot of options. The reason why you're not saying yes to this offer is because you realize it's not going to work for your favor. And the reason why you're moving forward is because you're done with the bullshit. You're done with all of the gaslighting. You're done with all of the blame games. You're done with them stonewalling you. You're done. This is what you're looking for, right? You're looking for your 10 of Cups, your 10 of Pentacles, all of that, you know? And this person here just didn't want to do it with you. Or maybe they did, but maybe they had traumas that they had to work through that they didn't know how to work through, and they didn't know how to voice it out. So, as a result, a closed mouth did not get fed. Yep, this person is in their head. They're feeling stuck. Obviously, they're trying to go out there to get to date, to try to find somebody to unstuck themselves. But here's the thing, though. When you are in the wrong side of karma, karma is going to kick your ass. You bet your ass it'll kick your ass. And that's why you have to stay integral. Now, one thing I will say, too, is that this year, according to my ex-fiance, it's the year of the dragon. So, has to deal with karma. And then for me, I know that this year is a year for Saturn. Karma, right? So everybody's receiving their karma very quickly because Papa Saturn, he's coming back. He's coming back and he's seeing everything for what it is. And nobody knows that he's been around the corner this whole time. All right, so I feel like this person isn't showing their emotions, or this group, whoever it is that you're dealing with, they are not showing their emotions. And look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, the little fishy Pisces. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Now, regardless, I feel that they've reached a crossroads of some kind. Whatever it is that's been going on in their dating life, I don't know if this applies to you, but it certainly applies to me. It hasn't been working for them. It has not been working for them at all. At all. The person who they thought was going to be the one ended up just being another karmic soulmate. But they're aware enough to realize that there's something about that dynamic that they didn't like. And that's the only reason why they were aware that they didn't like it. Yeah, this person's hard in thought. You have the Seven of Pentacles below the Eight of Wands. They're feeling stuck. Both these cards, they're not moving at all. There's no movement. Actually, there's no movement in any of them. Now that I think about it. Look at it. Tell me, which one of these cards is moving? None. So what does that tell me? Well, that tells me that this person is stuck in thought. Regardless, they want to move forward, but they're not. They are not. No, 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 siree. When karma stops you dead in your tracks, karma stops you dead in your tracks. All right, guys? So this person that you're dealing with, Capricorn, or this person that you're dealing with, if you have Capricorn energies, like let's say you have a Capricorn 10th house, or you have a Capricorn 6th house, perhaps a Capricorn 7th house, or a Capricorn 11th house. Those are all specific houses that could be housing this energy of Capricorn for you, or where you might have your planets in Capricorn in, and which is showing you that, one, you have to keep holding on to your dream because you're transforming and you're growing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this person has 5 cards. Do you see this? Do you see this? Lack of a decision being made, apathy towards the situation. This is what they're looking for. Dude, they're looking for, they're bored of the situation, so much so that they're out there looking for that 10 of Pentacles. I was saying 10 of Pentacles and I meant to say 10 of Cups, but there it is, right on their side. And then, of course, the 7 of Wands in the reverse. You know what? I heard a message this morning that Capricorn, you need to retreat into yourself. You need to retreat by yourself. Because what's going to happen is that Source is going to give you downloads. These downloads are going to be very important for your move, for your next moves forward. The general notion is that when you have this type of energy where the wands or the weapons are being dropped, that means that Source wants you to drop your guard, and it wants you to understand that it's here to help you and to infuse you with some new energies. Eight of Clubs. So be aware of a new message of a new beginning. Be aware of a message that lets you know, hey, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I really, right on the Pentacles. This is the reason why you're not going to take the offer, Capricorn. Not enough. It's not enough, first of all. But second of all, they've beat you over these. They beat you over the head with these clubs, man. They beat you physically. I mean, they might have beat you physically, but for sure they beat you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Enough to the point where you had this energy. You see that? That's not a very happy soul, is it? So, Cappy, you're coming out of this energy though. It's like you're feeling that this opportunity was a wasted opportunity. Although it could have been an opportunity that would have been great. This other person, for whatever reason, makes me feel like ego, because when you take a look at these cards, they're not even paying attention to anything in behind them. I almost feel like this person was that way, where all they wanted was what they wanted. Good luck to you for getting what you need, right? So, let's see what else. Ace of Cups, clarify that. Nine of Swords, yep. Nine of Swords energy, right underneath the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys are still afraid of the possibility of dating, the possibility of opening your heart up to someone else. But I can say this, your pre-spread, when I first shuffled everything at the bottom, it had meeting the one. So, actually no, it's right here. My bad, Capricorn. So you're getting ready to meet the one. You're getting ready to meet your divine counterpart. And the reason why you're getting ready to meet your divine counterpart is because you've had that period of introspection, and you've had that period of being able to reach a stage of transformation, rising from the ashes, and do be aware that that's gonna piss people off. Oh my God, that's gonna royally piss people off. Sweet Lord, you know what? I'm already feeling that energy. I'm gonna light this Palo Santo. I'm gonna get me another Nak Champa, cause whoo, this is a heavy energy right here. Like this person literally dropped you because they didn't care for you. And then when you started doing things for yourself and they started seeing your success, they started seeing that you had many options out there. They started seeing that you weren't the person that they had played out in their head, and the person that they had said to other people that you were. Oh, like, oh, you're useless. Oh, this person is gonna stay with me no matter what I do because he can't find anybody else. He's not special like that. You Capricorns were dealing with that type of energy. And that's fucked up. Honestly, that's fucked up. However, we got the Palo Santo going on. Let's get this right here in the middle so we can get some smoke blowing our way. Man. Jesus Christ, Capricorn, what have you been through? I mean, not just over the last 15 to 20 years, but what have you been through in the last 5 to 10 years? Because whatever this is, dude, I mean, for me, I'll just go ahead and say this. It was one of the worst experiences in my life dealing with a covert narcissist. The amount of pain, the amount of hurt, it has no words. There's no words to explain how much damage a narcissist can actually do when they get into a relationship. And do realize that a narcissist does not care about anything. If you have children, the narcissists do not care about the children, not unless they can provide them with something. The one that I'm dealing with specifically has survivor's benefits from her cousin's passing, and the fact that she's taking care of that person's children now. They're under her guardianship. She never signed up guardianship over to me, but seeing this, that's no surprise. Dealing with a narcissist that brought some good memories, yeah, but they brought a lot of bad memories, a lot of anger, a lot of stonewalling, a lot of blame game, miscontextualizing things. Yeah, you see, that Nine of Swords is right here on this side too. It came out right here with the Ace of Cups. So, and then of course the Three of Swords, that's no surprise. This person, I feel like you cannot trust this person. You have many options, so you feel like you're like, well, if this person comes back, well, they got to come back with a better offer, right? They can't just come back with one little cup, right? They can't just come back with one little cup saying that, oh, you know, this cup, this is my spirituality. You know, I've grown consciously. You can trust me now, Capricorn. This is what this person's trying to say. But move on, Capricorn. Do not stay in this situation because we do not know how long this situation will last. We do not know how long this next karmic cycle will last. And that is the reason why you should move on to bigger and better things. And you should be awaiting that message from Source to give you the go-ahead, okay? Let's see, clarify this 9 of Swords here. Yep, you're already ready for something new. You're like, nope, I'm done with this. I'm done with this old situation. I am moving forward. You're moving forward. I'm moving forward in this direction. Sayonara. Right? Do mention in the description below, like, or in the comments, because I don't know if I can see the comments, but if you comment, I believe I'd be able to see it. Do mention what you're going through in your Capricorn energies, because pay attention to the last 15 to 20 years, and then also pay attention to where Capricorn is in your chart, because that is going to reveal the area of where you've had this trouble. For instance, if you have Capricorn in the 4th house, then you would have been feeling this narcissistic energy, or you yourself would have had that narcissistic energy towards somebody else, and you would have noticed it along the way. In the 1st house, you probably wouldn't notice it because it's just a part of your natural persona. In the 7th house, you would notice it very keenly because you're on the other side of it. 6 of Pentacles. The reason why you are not taking this offer is because you're looking for balance. You're looking for equal give, equal take, a mirroring of love and abundance. Not this narcissistic, I'm gonna think about myself energy. You guys have had enough of that, Capricorn and Capricorn energies. Those of you with Venus, Ascendant, Descendant, Moon, Sun, Rising. Well, that's Rising, obviously. The Rising and the Ascendant. Okay. Yeah, see? You are the King of Cups. Obviously, they feel like the King of Cups too. So, it's no surprise that you guys are mirroring each other. However, I feel like they're more of a fake image, more of an illusion. Like you're the real thing and they're the reflection in the mirror. All right, clarify this 8 of Swords on this other side. The thing or the situation or the people that Capricorn is dealing with. Yep, Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're already thinking about something else. They're already ready to move on. Actually, that is what they're thinking. They're not thinking about how they were stuck, how they felt stuck. Maybe maybe they were thinking about how you kept them stuck or how they perceived that you kept them stuck. But look at this. This energy here is letting me know this person was not even taking a look at the situation. Look at, wow, I just barely noticed this too. That is crazy, isn't it? Whoever the person is that you're dealing with, Capricorn, and those with Capricorn energies, you know, Capricorn stellium, Venus, Moon, Sun, Rising, Descendant, Jupiter in Capricorn, all of that. This person, they already had made their decision. That was it. Like for them, they were like, I'm gonna create something new somewhere else. And Capricorn was like, all right, cool. I ain't gonna fight it. And then they were mad because you weren't fighting for it. But the truth is, you should not have to fight for a relationship. If you do have to fight in a relationship, that is not a proper relationship. Okay, Cappy? Remember that. And those with the Cappy energies, remember that. King of Pentacles, yeah. They're trying to compose their emotions. They're trying to compose themselves enough so that they can try to find somebody new to build these pentacles with. Look at this. I don't know why I'm catching all these things, but you see, part of them is looking towards the past and part of them is looking towards the future. And they're seeing these things that you did for them, but they're only seeing these things that you did for them because now you're gone. Now you're disconnected. Now you're separated from them. And if you're not separated physically, You've already separated emotionally and mentally. Yeah. They, on the other hand, have as well. You know, the Queen of Swords is a rather hard ass, just like the King of Swords. But at the very least, she wants to communicate on the intellectual level. However, when you have the Two of Swords right there, what does that mean? That means they're trying to decide whether they should communicate with you on the intellectual level or not. They're trying to feel their emotionals. They're trying to feel their intuition. They're trying to delve into the collective unconscious, possibly by doing things like watching tarot readings. Maybe they're a tarot reader themselves. Maybe they're an astrologer. But they're trying to get a feel for the situation by using some type of method, maybe even a logical method, in order to try to feel out what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Capricorn, do you still think about me? Four clubs. I want something with you, Capricorn. I want to build something new with you, Capricorn. Whatever it was that happened between us, can we put that in the past? I promise not to do it again. I finally see what you were saying. I see your dreams and your aspirations. Queen of Wands. Right underneath the Judgment in the reverse and the Four of Cups. Nah. The universe is showing them that this is the opportunity that they've been waiting for. And no. They're not even seeing it. They're too busy focusing in on their money. How are they going to get their money? Where are they going to get their money from? These are the things that this person is getting. I mean, this person is thinking. They're thinking that, oh, maybe they can get it from these dates that they go on. You know? If I get this guy to go out with me and I take him over here, well, then I'm going to have a full gas tank. If I take this guy over here to go eat, or I mean, if I invite, if this guy like wants interest in me or finds interest in me, and then wants to take me out, I'm gonna let him take me out. At least I don't have to pay for dinner that night, right? This is a dynamic that you're dealing with. That's a very, very selfish dynamic. Three of Pentacles, yeah. They're much more worried they're much more worried about their money. They're much more worried about their success, their stability, and things of that nature. And they are not worried about you, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles, right down the middle. So I feel that this person right here is in the process of trying to decide more or less what they can do to get back with you, to get back in your good graces, and to try to find out what it is that they need to do in order to reach this abundance with you, because they see that you're going to reach abundance. They see that you're on the road to financial... Oof. They know that you're on the road to financial abundance. And now that they realize what they've discarded, you know, one person's trash is another person's treasure. Another person has found that treasure, and they know it. They know that somebody has their eye on you. Ten of Cups. This one, my future is an ideal projection of what I envision now. So, Capricorn, you're already envisioning new things. You're already envisioning new things with somebody new. You might not be open to dating, but do at least in some way, shape, or form open yourself up. Realize that everything is happening for your highest good, right? For your ultimate good. That's that Nine of Pentacles energy right there. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it says have confidence. Don't be stressed out. Have confidence in yourself. Yep, Ace of Cups. That the universe is basically saying I meant what I said. Okay? And with this, you have, I create a safe and secure space for myself wherever I am. There you go. So no matter where you are, create that safe space by cultivating the energies of love, self-love, self-care, and you'll see your transformation soon. All right, let's see what the affirmations are in order for dealing with this person or this entity or this thing that you're dealing with. I possess the qualities needed to be extremely successful. Seven of Wands energy in the reverse. We have the Seven of Wands energy right here. Same thing. So I feel like they don't feel good enough to be with you. So they're trying to fake the funk. That's what it seems. This whole thing has been about fake. Fake, fake, fake. My body is healthy, my mind is brilliant, my soul is tranquil. See? Ace of Wands there in the reverse for them. Ace of Wands in the upright for you right here. You know, this tells me everything. This tells me everything. You got the Ace of Swords right here. And then you have the Ace of Swords over here on your side in the reverse. So, yeah, they're going to be trying to make offers to you. Don't take them. This person is rebounding back to you after all of their other failed attempts. Okay? That is the dynamic right here. If you want me to summarize this in 10 seconds, listen up. You're dealing with the narcissistic influence that only cared about itself, is indecisive about whether they want to go back to you, which they do in some way, shape, or form, but they're faking the funk by trying to find this happiness somewhere else to try to convince themselves that they're wrong on that. Or at least to try to convince themselves that they're right about their idea of discarding you being a good idea, okay? I know that was a little bit more than 10 seconds, but whatever. All right. Four of Cups, yeah. Yep. Very apathetic about this situation. They're very apathetic about this situation. Very, very, very. Very apathetic. Very over this. Some of you guys might be seeing 44. Some of you guys might be seeing 777s. Some of you guys might be seeing 666, 333, 111, 1111, 11, 999, 222, 4. Oh, I already said that. Okay, I was about to continue, but I started yawning right there. So that's my cue that Source is saying, nope, don't do it. Don't say anything else. So I'm just gonna move on to the last portion of this. A river of compassion washes away my anger and replaces it with love. So if you're looking for an all ever encompassing affirmation to tell yourself to help you move away from the situation, it's the Six of Swords, right? A river of compassion washes away my anger and replaces it with love. Now, if you can be in this energy, Capricorn, you're going to be able to escape whatever this is. Look at Seven of Swords right there at the bottom, too. This one says, my ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. Yep, there you go. All right, now I'm going to draw a crayon. And this is something that Source told me to do right now. It told me to finish this reading off with drawing the crayons from 2 different boxes. Now, there's only 8 in this one, and then there's 24 in this one. So 3 times the amount of colors that are here. So there's only going to be a third of these colors that are going to be the same. So if any of these colors come out the same, then that's no coincidence either. Okay, so we draw 1 from each. Oh, okay. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Allow for a river of compassion to wash away the anger and replace it with love. And and always brave. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Capricorn is always brave. I have yet to meet one Capricorn that is not in their power. I mean, no, that is in their power, that is not brave. So, here we go. I'm gonna close up and I'm gonna show you guys the colors. Go with the flow and always brave. That means strike out on this new path with bravery and courage, and allow yourself to be open to love and to be open to new experiences, because what's going to transpire is going to blow your mind so much that you're just gonna be like, what? Like, you're not even gonna recognize this. Whatever's going on for you, Capricorn, is gonna be so fucking amazing, you ain't even gonna be thinking about this person. Be on the lookout for a message from Source about new opportunities to move forward, to create the ideal vision of what you want now, and to create that safe space for yourself wherever you are. Move away from this situation, be prepared for new love, drop your worries, be open to love, and ascend. Because you're going to be reaching unity with your inner masculine and your inner feminine energies. And when that happens, you're an unstoppable force. So with that, Capricorn, as you can see, I've been shifting like 20 million times. It's time for me to go ahead and end this reading. For those of you who made it this far, go ahead and type in the comments below, moving forward with bravery, all right? I want you guys to write that down in the comments below, especially for those of you who are just coming in right now. Go ahead and watch the video as I end it right now, and then go ahead and comment right there in the end, moving forward with bravery. All right? So thank you for all of you who showed up. Thank you for all of you who didn't but will show up later. And thank you for being here. I am David with Divination Nation, signing out.